Real quickly, and then we'll be done. Look at Ezekiel 36:10, just some little points. Ezekiel 36:10 says, I will multiply men upon you, all the house of Israel, all of it, and the cities shall be inhabited and the ruins rebuilt. I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bear young, and I will make you inhabited as in former times, and do better for you than at your beginning. Wow. God says, I'm going to return the Jews to the Holy Land after centuries of exile. Did you know that started slowly in the 1800s? Some British Jews began, in fact, the man who invented some of the most powerful explosives, he was a Jewish man, he began to put some of his fortune into getting them back to the land, and it picked up speed, and especially through Hitler and the Holocaust. Keep going to verse 36 of Ezekiel 36. It says, Then the nations which are left all around you will know that I, the Lord, have rebuilt the ruined places. The rebuilding of the ancient ruins of Israel. It isn't just they rebuilt them, they called them by the names from the Bible. That's what's so fascinating. Did God make the early settlers name their cities after the biblical sites they were building upon it? No. No. Most of those people that went back were not believers. They were secular Jews. But they rebuilt the cities and named them after what they're called in the Bible. But look at 37:10. This is what I think is amazing. Ezekiel said, So I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath came into them. That's all this dry bones. And they lived, and they stood on their feet. And look at this, an exceeding great army. Now, what you could say is that's just a euphemism. It's just an expression. But did you know that right now the nation of Israel is considered to be the fourth most powerful military force in the world because of their atomic weaponry? Do you realize that the people that invented the atomic bomb, the people that perfected the atomic bomb, are almost 80% Jewish people? I mean, right from Albert Einstein through Oppenheimer all the way to the end. And those people were driven from all parts of the world and put into one place, and they have formed, with a few people, an exceedingly powerful army. Well, the Bible says this, and we're done. God says you can trust the God that will bring his people back after 2,600 years in exile. That's Ezekiel 36 and 37. Number two, you can trust the God who declares an anti-Israeli coalition of Muslim nations will attack Israel. And when that happens, and there's nothing in the Bible that says that you have to wait for the tribulation, that probably has nothing to do with Armageddon. It's probably just an alignment to get us ready for what's happening. It could happen at any time. It sounds like last Monday it's going to happen soon. And what a great boost for us. But what's amazing is in Ezekiel 38, verses 5, 9, and 18 through 22, verse 5 of 38 says, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya are with them. Verse 9 says they'll come like a storm. Verse 18 says, my fury will show in my face, God said, and he's going to wipe them out. When is that? I don't know. But you know what? God says, trust the only one who predicts the future. What are we supposed to do as these dark times come on our world? Jesus said it in chapter 21 of Luke's gospel. He said, look up. Lift up your heads. Look up to me. And worship the God who wants you to live in hope in the midst of a hopeless world. Jesus Christ wants you and me to be so full of hope that we stand out in the fretful, fearful, anxious world. I hope that's what God, through his Spirit, will do in our lives.